Hi, Gig.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, good. Scott, Gabby.
Hello.
You've got a real backdrop, don't you? Is that real?
Yes, it is a real backdrop.
It's a
This is
great
a
cabinet.
Yeah. It's too idiosyncratic to you. Can, you would nobody would not that nobody would buy that backdrop, but it's so you.
Scott's been into people's backdrops.
I
Oh,
can
really?
tell immediately whether it's
This
theirs
is
or
your
not,
home. This
and
is
that's
your
your
home.
home.
It's giving you.
Yeah, it's good.
How would you rate this?
I love it. I think it's
Well, I
beautiful.
like it because it's so idiosyncratic and it's you, and yet you can't really focus too much on any of the items.
Yeah, I can't see a single item in
No,
there.
I can't. I know there's a lot of them, but I can't tell what any of them are.
They're actually puppets. The
Are you a
Oh,
puppeteer?
you're a
no,
puppeteer?
no, no, no. Someone got this from Thailand for me. They're
Oh.
Siamese
Yeah,
puppets.
Those
yeah.
big Thai puppets? Is that what
Yes.
Oh, is that a puppet there on the right? That's like a wizard over there.
Yeah, yeah.
On your left.
Yeah. These are all puppets, and then behind me is just ornaments from Ecuador.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I love your cabinet. It's a
Yeah.
cabinet of cute, amazing things.
There you go. So yeah, that's so you, Gig.
Hey, thank you, thank you.
That's so Gig, isn't it?
It's so him.
So him.
Well, Scott, Gabby, of course, we have to talk about the movie because that's what
Of
the
course.
studio
Yes, you do.
brought me over. So it's a delightful opportunity to speak to you about this I want to say a gateway horror film for children.
Oh.
That's a great way of putting it. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to ask that obligatory question. What drew you both that you wanted to be part of this project?
Well, I am a lucky duckling who got to audition for the project. And then after the first round of auditioning, I got to read the script. And I grew up really loving genre films and the occult and spooky stuff. And so to get to be a part of a project that was going to introduce it to children was really exciting for me. And Scott over here,
Oh, you auditioned?
I auditioned, darling.
Oh, I was offered the part.
He was offered the role.
That's what drew me to the part, Gig, darling. They offered me the part.
They offered it to
So I
him.
said, darling, of course I'll do it. Of course. I don't need to read the script.
Absolutely not. I can just tell by the aura, the
I
feeling.
could tell there was good vibes.
There was good vibes though.
I didn't want. I wanted to. It was a good script, and the character is really funny. Ash was funny, and they didn't really want. They said they didn't really want me to do too much of a voice, so I did pretty much my own voice. I just lightened it maybe a little bit, and acted more hysterical than normal. Overreacted to everything, which is
Wow.
kind of me. So that's what drew me to it.
Gabby, did you have to change your voice somehow to fit Gracie in this case?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely still closer to my voice. It's not, too far, but all my family Wolf Pack members had a little like Appalachian twang. So after speaking with the directors, we wanted to add a little something special to her. So I really did listen to people from Appalachia speaking for a good 3 weeks straight all the time as much as possible. And so I added that. And then in terms of little wolfisms, sniffing and howling and panting and running and what that might sound like. So yeah, I got to play around with that, which was really cool.
So basically, Gabby did the work I did not.
No, I became a dog. I am a dog. I'm one with dogs.
What do you love the most about the characters that you voice in this film?
Oh, okay. Hitting us with a hard question.
I liked my characters, the fact that he overreacts to everything and is a panicky, and that makes me laugh. That always makes me laugh. I like characters like that. Yeah, overreacting. Yeah, that's what I like.
I like how Gracie, she's really earnest and like can get really tender, but she kind of at the beginning of the film it starts off a little angsty and a little over it, and I like how throughout it she really gives herself the grace to be like, no, I actually was wrong, and I'm gonna do everything I can to change that and be better. And she really pushes herself to be brave, and I think that's freaking cool.
That is pretty cool. And the production for this film, because I've talked to many voice actors and animators before because sometimes they're either finished with the film or in the middle of production of the film. What was the process like of voicing these characters? Did you get to watch the film and voice them, or did you have to use your imagination?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Because we did see the preliminary drawings, and before we started recording, we did see. Did we see a bit of
saw some clip,
like a rough?
Yeah, some clips of the animation itself, but not necessarily of the
Like
scenes.
very raw.
Yeah.
Like very raw, like almost like stick figures, kind of.
Yeah, and then we did our recordings without any visual footage.
Yeah, there's no visuals.
Until way later when we had to do pickups or anything like
Yes.
that. Then we got to like match our voices to what the animators had finalized, but it really was us coming up with stuff.
Yeah, at the beginning there wasn't any of that,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I mean, because the reason why I ask is because watching this film, you have to have quite an imagination to fill in the blanks in order to understand or comprehend what's actually going on in this Zoopocalypse film.
Yeah.
I will say the team did a really good job of kind of prepping us with the imagery and the colors and the overall vibe of the film. At least I felt that way. I felt they really gave us like a good starting point to kind of place ourselves in the world.
Yeah.
Now, what's it like to be in that voice actor's booth? I'm assuming all of you were by yourselves in this case and didn't really have that chemistry as of like live actors actually do it.
Yeah, we were lucky. We got a wonderful actor named Scott Farley. He read for every other character.
He was great.
He was amazing. He's also in the film as well. He voices a bunch of characters. I got to work with David as well for one session. But for the most part, I was kind of figuring out myself. But yeah, you're right. We really had to kind of go into our mind palace and pretend everybody was there.
But we'd done a big read-through with everybody before.
Yeah.
So that kind of helped as well. Before we started recording, we'd done a big read-through with the whole cast. But yeah, it is difficult. That's the one thing is, I think a lot of it, they create that later. The editors do so great work. And I guess that they just have to trust that the actors' voices will go together. And, it's interesting. It's interesting because you're kind of crafting chemistry, you know?
Yeah.
Like we're having chemistry a little bit today, aren't we? We're having chemistry.
Tons.
Someone should animate us, is what I'm saying. I'm hoping that someone animates us in one of these interviews.
We'd actually be the cutest little animated
Yeah, we really
show.
would. I'd love to see that.
Wait, let's talk about that later.
Yeah.
I want that to be made.
That would be pretty awesome. Well, I guess one of the questions that you're always waiting to answer, and you probably have this answer already in your head, is if a zombie apocalypse does actually happen, which character would you actually be related to the most in action terms? What would you actually be doing?
Me as Gabby or me as Grace?
No, you as Gabby. Because every character has a different reaction when the shit.
Oh, who would I
shit
be
hit
in
the
that?
fan.
In that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd probably be Ash.
Oh man, I feel like I'd want to be Gracie. I think maybe I would be Gracie, but I feel I'd want to be maybe Xavier. He's so fun and like.
Which one's he?
He's the lemur.
Oh,
He's the fourth wall breaker.
Oh yeah, he's good.
He's got a good sense of humor. He kind of knows what's happening. I'd want to be Xavier, but I have a feeling I actually would be Gracie.
Yeah. I want to be. I like being a wolf, but then I wouldn't. I mean,
You could be one of my brothers.
I could.
You could be
I like.
Grandma.
What does David? What does he? To David Harbour?
Yeah.
What's he play? He's a
The
mountain lion,
mountain
right?
lion.
Wouldn't mind being a mountain lion.
Oh, that'd be great.
Pretty good.
That would be good. That would be terrific.
It would.
Well,
but I'm
before
probably
I let you go, let me
Show
show
us
you.
the puppet.
Oh wow.
That's breathtaking.
Well, that's I'm watching White Lotus, and they have a bunch of stuff like the characters at the beginning in the credit sequence. Is that what I'm looking at? They
Yes,
look like
that's-
those are those Thai puppets.
Is
eh?
this one from Thailand? This puppet?
These are
the
Siamese
credits,
Siamese
the
puppets.
credits
Yes.
above.
So, anyways, I want to leave you with this because it would be unfair for you not to see it up close.
No.
So it's a marionette. Are they marionettes?
Yeah.
They're
It's
marionettes.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love them.
So
I love
there
it.
you
I
go.
love
So do I.
I love
puppets. I love
puppets.
puppets.
Bye.
Scott,
Thank
Gabby,
you.
Bye-bye.
thank you very much. Really
No bad.
appreciate it.